Just making sure that everything looks good, everybody. Making sure that my movements aren't choppy. I found out what was going on with my recent videos for you guys and why they kept behaving so sporadically and choppy and laggy and just subpar in terms of the video quality that I've been giving you guys normally. Turns out that my resolution for outputting videos was set higher than it needed to be. For some odd reason, like I specifically remember setting it to a lower resolution so it could run properly, but for some odd reason it set it up to the highest setting, and having it set to the highest setting just makes it so that the video is a lot more choppy. So hopefully this go around we won't have that problem. But ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again for yet another Avengers War Table stream. As you guys can see, I got the video up and ready, so I'm pretty much just waiting on it to start. We got a good 12 minutes, so I might as well go ahead and set this as... Wait, can I set it as a full screen? Ah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. So I got it set. Hey CJ and Psycho, it's good to see you guys. I can't wait to see this gameplay that they're going to show off. I tested the stream out, like I've had this stream running, but I didn't have it going live, so I can have a preview of how good the frame rate is. Probably shouldn't have this right here because the off chance that I get excited, it'll probably hit my wall and then I got to touch it up with paint. So I'm going to have Mjolnir right here. But I'm looking forward to this gameplay because the devs really seem like they really want to go in with how this game is going to be. I'm looking forward to it. You can see the chat off to the side. This chat, I feel, is a lot less toxic than YouTube's chat. Because if you go to YouTube's chat, people say like, oh, trash game. This looks like a mobile game. Oh, this looks stupid and what have you. And I kind of don't want that up there. In this group, in this chat, you got people who are actually looking forward to the game, so I kind of want to keep that whole positivity thing going. But one of the things I'm really wanting to see during this live stream is more Hulk gameplay, how locomotion works, like, you know, Hulk leaping, and how flying works, and how people who don't have superpowers can get around, like Black Widow. I hear she has like a grapple that she can use to just sling herself across the environment. I really want to see a lot of Hulk gameplay. I pretty much want to see gameplay of everyone. Fresh, brand new gameplay. Not just like edited together footage. I really want to just see a session with people just playing the game to see how it is. One of the things, I know for a fact that I already got this game pre-ordered, but I am still waiting on like an email from GameStop for me to get like the closed beta code to get in there. I'm still waiting on them. Some people were saying that it's going to take a couple of minutes. It's going to take a minute for it to actually, like a couple of days before the beta starts, which is on the 7th. It's gonna be like a couple of days before the beta actually starts, so I'm still waiting until then. If not, then I'm just gonna pre-order it through the PlayStation Store. Is the other side chat from Discord? The side chat is actually on the Square Enix site. What I'm on is on the Square Enix site for Marvel's Avengers, and this is all chat from people who have like a Square Enix account and have logged in and are chatting in this chat. Which is the reason why this chat is a lot less toxic, because you actually have to put in the effort to make an account and get in here and get into the chat. Because if I were to go over to YouTube, it would be literally everyone and their mama who doesn't have anything better to do but to trash a game that they've never played yet. So this is a lot less, like I said, toxic to look into should the playback go back through here. And I am so glad the video is moving smoothly. You guys don't even know. My One Piece video literally... my One Piece reaction video, it was like the lowest point of video quality that I have released. that I was not pleased with. So to see that I'm moving during this stream and things are not moving choppy, nor is it lagging out for you guys, that makes me happy. So it gives me prospects for when I go back to doing reactions for you guys and for the upcoming One Piece and My Hero Academia chapters. Looking forward to those. So, for any of you who are looking forward to this game, what are you really hoping? For those who just joined and I questioned about access to beta, I've already been to that page because I keep checking my emails for GameStop to send me the code for it. But if they don't give it to me by the time the beta starts, then I'll just get it through the PlayStation Store. Cody Brooks, what is going on? It is good to have you here in this nice, smooth, functioning, non-laggy, non-choppy stream. Sorry if I get excited over this, but I love giving you guys quality. And when things work properly, it makes me happy. So we got at least 7 minutes before this stream starts. I'm looking forward to it. Once the video actually starts playing, that's where the real test of the stream is going to be. Because if I can get both the video playing and my stream going at the same time without any issues, then I know we're golden. But if we start running into problems, then I'll try and fix it as best I can. I'm just letting you guys know now. Quality over quantity. I literally have that as a header over on my phone home screen when you open it up. That has always been my motto. Does Amazon send out beta codes for pre-orders? I'm like looking at the chat here. So I want to see more Hulk. I just want to see everyone. I just want to see gameplay and exploring like the open environments. I want to see how that works. How does progression work? Even more. Like, we got a lot of information. We got a lot of information from the last. Speaking of One Piece, have you considered my little challenge that I issued during the Destroy All Humans stream? What was that challenge? I'm sorry if I forgot it. Be so kind as to remind me, CJ. Oh, did the batteries die? Yo, I think the batteries died in here. I might need to change these out. Because normally it would be making sounds and lightning would be going across it. Yeah, I gotta change the batteries. Never mind! Okay. Is it on or not? I feel like Millionaire is testing if I'm worthy. Ah! Here we go. Okay, 1 second it's working and the other second it's not. Why is it only making sounds when I'm pointing it to myself? I need to stop. I'm barely moving. It was basically an updated version of the 4Kids One Piece rap, including all the current Straw Hats, maybe even the Grand Fleet if you wish. Oh boy, that would be an extra long rap. You're a god of thunder. No, I'm an entertainer of people. I leave the whole God's business to those who are professionals at it. You would have to add on Frankie, Brooke, and Jinbei. But how would that work? And Robin as well. How would that even work in a musical standpoint? I'd probably have to figure it out. I'd figure it out. Like I can kind of make lyrics up on the spot if I have enough time and figure out what sounds best for it. So give me a little time and I'll probably figure out something by the next One Piece stream that I do. So I'll probably have something for you, CJ, once that comes around. I know that I will, because now I'm kind of eager to do this. You know, it'd be funny if they actually made a Stormbreaker as well. I would probably get that too. Stormbreaker, because I already have the Infinity Gauntlet, Cap Shield, and Black Panther's helmet. But if they made a Stormbreaker of this, I'd probably get it. I probably won't throw it around, though, because this isn't God of War. It's not going to come back to me. And now we're down to 2 minutes. I'm so glad I have conversations with you guys, because it helps kill the time. Thank you. If you guys don't already know, I tend to be a happy guy, like the majority of the time. You probably won't see Mjolnir right here because it's just sitting up on my desk. But I'm just a happy individual. You guys don't even know. And I'm happy to be home because I had a very long shift last night. One of the peoples was out on vacation, so I had to do a little bit of extra work, so... But then again, job's a job. These games don't pay for themselves. At least, not yet. But we're getting down to the final minute. Let's go ahead and get these headphones on. And you guys let me know that once the sound and everything starts working, if it sounds okay to you, if it's too loud, if you can't hear me enough, you guys just let me know. Since my laptop updated, I had to reconfigure some things because it pretty much reset everything. Like, it had to reinstall my webcam, my mic, literally everything that is plugged into a USB port on my laptop, because I got like an extension port hub. It had to it had to reinstall and remember all of that. So once this video starts up, you guys let me know how everything sounds. I'm surprised you don't have those things in a glass case. Like, I have the room for it. I forget that the side bearings of this thing slip sometimes. You know, that's actually a good point. Maybe I'd get one and put it over there in the corner. So I can have the helmet in there, the gauntlet in there, Mjolnir in there. That actually sounds like a good idea. I am looking to revamp my room a little bit, but I kind of have the mentality of I don't want to put too much in here because eventually I'm going to move out. And I would really hate to have a whole bunch of extra stuff in here that goes along with me when I do go out on my own. So that's the kind of thing kind of holding me back from actually getting an actual case for myself. It's 12:29. We're waiting on Marvel's Avengers. And this playback is going to let me know if the stream remains stable while the video plays. But that's definitely been something I wanted to add to my room, but I kind of don't want to have like an overabundance of stuff in here because it would make, you know, make moving out a little bit longer in that regard. It's 12:30. It's time to start. Avengers, let's go! And now we're waiting on them. It's a lot of silence right now. We are seriously waiting. Avengers Assemble! Yes! Avengers! I'm looking at these comments here. Some of them are kind of funny. Some people are asking for Batman and the Flash, and another person says they want to see Cloud Strife as an Avenger. Black Bolt, any of the X-Men, Red Hulk, A-Bomb, She-Hulk, Squirrel Girl, the Fantastic Four. Those would be interesting people to see, to be quite honest with you. And everyone's wondering, why isn't it starting? Moon Knight, he would be interesting to find in there. He is Marvel's Batman. Vision. He'd be interesting. Another individual that people were saying would be interesting. Oh, it starts at 1, 12:30 is just to chat with devs. Oh, okay. Well, let me go ahead and type something up for the devs here so that they know that I'm here. Hello, devs! They probably won't see me, but still. Also, I'm also playing Ghost of Tsushima right now. Not the story. I'm gonna record that after this stream is over. Well, after I eat, of course. But I kind of ran into a bit of a gaming glitch. I went to a camp, and I got down to the very last person, and I beheaded that person. And then the person started to move without their head, and started to crawl on the ground like the enemies you face. And it says like end suffering for enemies who are not quite dead, but they're trying to crawl away from you. Yeah, I beheaded a person, and then their headless body started to actually move and crawl away on its own. Creepiest thing I've seen in this game. Did not know that that was a possible glitch or bug that could happen in this game. I posted it on my Twitter page if you guys want to check it out real quick, but still, that was something. Let me type something up for the devs. Ah, here we go. Okay, countdown to war table. Did the video get choppy again? Is everything moving smooth? I'm moving back and forth to see how stable it can be. Like, I'm looking at the play... I'm paying attention to the playback because I got the playback on my phone to see how it looks. Alright, so we have 25 minutes. Alright, so everything looks like it's moving smooth. There was just that initial lag at the beginning, which tends to happen when you bring up like another source of media here in OBS. I still have Streamlabs up, so I'm still working on that. And you know, I wonder if I can go and cook my pizza in the time it will take for the stream to start. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I got a pizza that I got downstairs. I'm gonna go ahead and cook that up real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and put that sucker in the oven, so by the time this war table starts, I can eat that pizza while the stream is up. So I'll be right back. Hang tight. Alright, I have returned. My pizza is cooking. So, I'll double check. I got it set on 450, so it should be done by the time this stream starts. So I'm looking forward to it. But while I'm doing that, I might as well continue messing with Ghost of Tsushima a little bit. I'm just exploring. I'm not doing any of the story. Give me something to do. And talk to you guys as well. This game is phenomenal, though. If you own a PlayStation and you ever thought about playing this type of game, you owe it to yourself to play Ghost of Tsushima. It is a phenomenal game. And everything is still functioning properly, so we're still good there. Let me just move it back to full screen for you guys. I do need to work on my standoffs, though, because I've been getting it kind of rusty a little bit. But I like the fact that with the armor set that I'm using... Ooh, perfect parry. The armor set that I'm using... It makes it so it can terrify people a lot more often, which is very useful. I won't spoil what it is if you're not that far in the game. Some of you may even be have surpassed me in this game right now. But the armor set I'm using, it is really useful. I'm actually doing pretty good with the standoffs and parries. I need to fine-tune my standoffs, because I used to be able to succeed in almost every single standoff I was in, and now my timing has started to kind of dwindle just a little bit. But that's just me. So I definitely need a refresher course, and I need to take on as many standoffs as I can. For those of you who are looking for help in standoffs, if you're an expert in it already, then pay this advice no mind. Pay attention to the feet. If you see the feet move towards you, then release the button. But if you don't see them actually move, then just wait it out. Don't pay attention to their upper body movements, pay attention to the feet. Who knew that Mike Guy's advice for fighting Sharingan users was the best advice for standoffs in this game? But we got 17 minutes, still making good time. Who knew there were so many references to past Sucker Punch games like Infamous Second Son and Sly Cooper? Who knew there were so many references? Because there's a lot. Also, just to double check, you guys can hear me just fine, right? I'm okay? I'm alright? I want to make sure. Still not the best at chopping bamboo, but I'm getting much better. It's all in the timing. It's all in the speed. See? My standoffs need work. I just failed another standoff. I'm getting... My thumb reaction is not moving the way it should. Not only that, but my controller is starting to suffer from drift on the left stick now. It used to be just the right stick, but now it's suffering drift on the left stick, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing. So I probably need to get I'm more than likely going to get a brand new controller before the beta for Marvel Avengers starts. So that way I don't have any problems. I know I said I was going to get it like, what, a week ago? But complications arose, and I just didn't go do it like I should have. Okay, random pig on a roof. I don't even know how you got up there. Seriously, it was just a random pig on a roof. Didn't I get a new one? No, not yet. When I said I was going to get a new one, I still haven't gotten it yet. So I still need to get one. I have a tendency to minorly procrastinate just a little bit. But that's something I'm working on. But I will get it, though. I am going to get it. Before this week is out, I'll have that one. I'll have that new controller. Because I literally have no excuse of why I can't get it. Alright, there's new maps. New locations. Well, not new maps, but new locations I need to go to. And it doesn't take long for the type of pizza I have. It's a brick oven meat trio Red Baron pizza. It's gonna be good. But when I have it set to 450, it doesn't really take long for food to really cook all the way through, so I do need to make sure that I watch it. So you guys don't see me eating burnt pizza during this live stream. That would suck. Red Barons are delicious. Dude, you ain't kidding. Sometimes I like them more than Pizza Hut. Even though Pizza Hut does have some good pizza, I remember a while back I used to eat a lot of Papa John's. But then I started to realize that Papa John's, for some odd reason, their pizza sauce kind of tasted a bit sweet to me. I know that may sound odd to say, but their pizza sauce tastes a little bit tangy, if that's a way to describe it. Pizza Hut, on the other hand, I could eat that all the time if I wasn't, trying to maintain my physique all the time. But still, Red Baron pizza, yeah, it's good. Papa John's is too salty for me. I feel like Papa John's pizza, it can be a bit too salty, and their sauce tastes a little bit too sweet. I don't think that pizza sauce is supposed to taste sweet, because it dilutes the taste of both the meat you have on the pizza and the cheese as well. It just makes it feel like you're eating a sweet piece of bread with sweet juice on it. That's why I'm not too big of a fan of Papa John's. I prefer Pizza Hut or Red Baron. Their French bread pizza, though. Whew! Don't even get me started. Alright, that's the outer edge of the area. Let's go explore more inland. I'm trying to explore a little bit more of the map, so when I'm actually doing the rest of these parts for the game, I only have like 4 more story missions to go through, and then we're done with the game. But I'm kind of focusing on expanding the map so I can have more fast travel points so that my parts for you guys aren't as long. Because I know that some of my parts have reached into like the 40-minute marks, and not everyone sticks around for the entirety of the video. Sometimes they just stick around for 3 minutes, and I try to keep them as entertaining as possible, and also within a time frame in which a lot of people will stick around for. So I try not to make it. Ha! Finally got a successful standoff. And you guys are dead. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. With this game, I know I said it multiple times during my current playthrough, but I've never played a game where I've been so eager to take pictures of the in-game images. Like, the game overall is just beautiful to look at. Literally every single angle, no matter what you're doing in this game, it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know what to say. And we got people here at this inn. There are some dead people in this inn. I have many questions for why you are staying here. Oh, we got a mask. Ivory of Woe. An indomitable lord emerges from Tsushima's clans. Alright, so there are people here. It doesn't look... This is a fast travel location. Okay, good. Seems like you're ready. Pizza's in the oven. Alright, it's reached 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and check on it, because having it at 450, it cooks fast. And if the pizza's been in the fridge, then it cooks even faster. Be right back.
Gotta be alive right about now.
Alright, so pizza's not done. It's still cooking. The oven was still preheating, so I still got a minute. Making sure everything is still moving smoothly. So we got 8 minutes, so let's see what happens when it gets down to the final minute. And if it's still cooking then I'll just continue to keep an eye on it. Man, I got a lot of notifications. Alright. Well, gives me about a good 6 minutes to play some more Tsushima while we're waiting. So, overall, how have your guys' day been? Ashura and Yasha from Ashura's Wrath versus the comics version of the Avengers, any 10 to 14 members across 616 continuity. Since Ashura was literally able to beat the creator of that entire game universe, I might have to go with Ashura and Yasha. They're kind of broken. Like, beyond broken. Like, Ashura was able to take down a guy the size of Galactus. But that's just my opinion. Alright, nothing out here except a massive lake. So let's just follow the main road. Also, can you guys hear me over the music? Is the music too loud or do I need to turn it down? Like the audio from the YouTube video. Day is grand, working right now, and on this live stream at the same time. Cool. Glad to have you here, but don't let me distract you from your work if it gets too hectic for you. I can hear you just fine. I just want to be sure that when things start to get hectic in the video, it's not too loud for you guys. I'm always double checking. I just want to make sure, especially when big loud music cues come on. So I always like to double check. I always like to make sure. Down to 5 minutes. Ooh, this is such a beautiful shot. Oh, we got some more opportunities for standoff. Yasha versus End of Course Series Sasuke. I might have to go with Sasuke. No! Y'all messed up my ghost dance. Alright, that's another crew down. Alright, we're down to the last 3 minutes. Have I been experimenting with cooking more? Depends on what you mean by experimenting. If you mean just kind of cooking it, then yeah, that's pretty much been the limits at the moment. I just need to find the time to just sit down and actually do that and experiment with cooking. My days have been kind of busy, you know, working and sleeping off work. So that's something I'm trying to work towards a little bit more leisure freedom time. Alright, we're down to the final minute. I'm gonna go ahead and pause Ghost of Tsushima right here. I'm gonna check on my pizza again.
And you just watched Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics Avengers War Table stream.
We actually got a lot of gameplay. We got a lot more information than anyone was ever expecting.
MODOK was announced as the villain.
AIM help you.
What?
That's 100% MODOK. Oh, it's MODOK.
But I also like that they're taking it a step beyond the MCU movies where it's like, hey, here's MODOK, here's AIM. Like, that's exciting to me that we're not just fighting Ultron again.
Dude, this is crazy. So each mission is going to be based on that certain Avenger.
There is a lot to this game. Customization, skills.
The many customization options, play how you want to with each character.
I like the idea of Black Widow will handle differently than someone else's Black Widow.
You need a robust customization system. And I do think that is what this game is going for.
I'm in. Like, this looks awesome. I want to play this. I want to get into this.
The thing that seemed the coolest about this across the board was just the breadth of modes you could get into.
I didn't know we were getting so much from this live stream. This is crazy.
Co-op and Warzone.
Online co-op, it's going down.
What speaks to me is the amount of characters in this, the amount of like references and hidden things, costumes.
There's too much. I can't even process all this right now.
I'm in.
All right, how much have I missed? How much have I missed?
Marvel's Avengers War Table. First off, a huge thank you to everyone who joined our first Marvel's Avengers War Table last month. And extra thanks as well for telling us what you like and what you want to see in future shows. We are reading your posts and comments, so please keep them coming. Since then, what we've heard from you most, other than where's Hawkeye, is when's the beta? We'll start with breaking down everything you need to know about the beta.
I am.
Then, we'll share a glimpse at how our game will expand after launch.
Be safe.
With our first post-launch hero. And we'll have a few surprises.
I love you too, Mom.
This
I've already got it. Let's go. Let's see some gameplay, y'all.
The beta opens with the entire Golden Gate Bridge demo, dropping players into the middle of the chain of events that led to the A-Day disaster. This is 25 minutes of gameplay and a great introduction to how each hero plays and how combat and traversal work.
Okay. This is about as good as I'm going to get as far as it's remaining smooth 100% of the time.
Huge set pieces, tons of combat and traversal, and a Taskmaster boss battle.
So the beta is going to be us playing through A-Day.
Combos, heroics, and specific moves. From there, the beta starts to open up just like the full game does, giving you new single-player hero missions and eventually single-player or co-op war zones to discover. As Kamala and Hulk you'll travel to the dense forests of the American Pacific Northwest on the trail of the Olympia Archive, the last known location of Jarvis. This is another example of a hero mission showcasing Hulk's destructive capabilities. Later, you'll take the Quinjet.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even have this thing scrolled up.
Frozen Russian tundra called Missing Links to uncover shield secrets hidden deep underground. We chose these.
Can we just talk about how they have Hulk looking like he's just full of bruises? Yes! I don't know why I get so hyped whenever I see Hulk jumping everywhere.
You can expect heavy resistance whichever beta missions you play, including a showdown with Abomination.
What you got there, Cricket?
You should test everything that you've learned so far. It was really important for us to create a beta with a variety of experiences that show off the epic scale of the game.
Seriously, I don't know why I get so hyped whenever I see Hulk jumping everywhere.
So these missions give you a look into the world of our story and our characters, which sees a young Kamala Khan stepping up against AIM to reassemble Earth's mightiest heroes when the world needs them the most.
Looking sharp, guys.
Combined, the Golden Gate Bridge sequence and these hero story missions make for an already good-sized beta.
Because you'd like to see Hulk smash. You better believe it!
All about the team, we knew that we needed to give you even more than that. Once you complete the single-player story content, you'll have 4 different heroes to choose from to play in some great war zones and harm rooms that we've handpicked for the beta. They are Iron Man, Kamala Khan, Black Widow, and Hulk.
I'm maining Hulk. I am maining Hulk.
That means you don't have to pick just one. You can play them all. As you progress through the beta, you are given access to the Helicarrier, Jarvis, and the War Table, where you can play 4-player co-op in 3 different types of missions.
Yep.
Harm rooms, war zones.
Wait, was that rescue skin on Iron Man?
Let's start with harm rooms.
That was Rescue's armor.
Augmented reality machine rooms, or harm rooms for short, are virtual training simulators where heroes can take on waves of increasingly difficult enemies.
Yes! Horde mode! There's a horde mode!
Up to 4 live players. You begin in the harm room training mission, which runs you through the paces of learning to control a hero. From there, you unlock 3 harm challenge rooms to test your teamwork. Bring your best hero build to see if you have what it takes to complete all 3. Harm challenge rooms are a great place to hone your combat skills both individually and as a team. While anyone can play the game, you'll need to focus and work together.
Look, that's Rescue's armor.
Spaces. How many can you and your team complete? You can track your progress, and once you finish, you earn a nameplate that carries over to the full retail version of the game, showing that you not only played in the beta, you excel. Once you reach this point in the beta and have an operational war table, you can also go online and tackle a series of war zone and drop zone missions.
Is this all part of the game? Yes, it is! And this is what we're going to be able to take part in during the beta. All that they're showing right now is what you can do in the beta.
War zones are missions you can play with up to 4 heroes you've unlocked as companion AI with 3 other players, or a mix of both. There are 5 beta war zones to play and a wide variety of AIM enemies to take down, including a range of human and robotic foes. The first thing you notice is how each hero's traversal is true to the hero. Flyers like Iron Man approach from the air with Hulk picking up momentum as he bounds forward.
Yeah!
Kamala and Black Widow may be on foot.
He gains momentum while he jumps. That's all I needed to hear.
In the air, and even chaining together swings to increase speed and cover greater distances. You'll always have the objective in your upper left heads-up display, but that's just telling you half the information. Trigger tactical awareness.
Y'all know what I'm going to be doing. Y'all already know.
For instance, that right there is what we call a POI, or point of interest. This POI is a bunker. Bunkers usually have small environmental puzzles that unlock a door once they're solved, and there are usually goodies inside like gear, resources, and also collectible comics.
Okay.
Missions on the war table can take as short as 10 minutes and as long as 2 hours.
As long as 2 hours?
Focused versions of war zones, and they almost always have a single objective. The beta drop zones are designed to let you and your team drop in for a single hit-and-run encounter, and in the full game, they're great for earning gear or leveling heroes. Whether you play with friends or with your companion AI team, you get in.
Wait, did Black Widow just have like on a hat on? We don't see Black Widows with hats on.
To let you sample many of the different types of gameplay and systems that you'll find in a full game. The beta includes missions built for different players and power levels. And as you build your heroes, you will find that you can take on increasingly ambitious missions.
Hey! People were wondering if Black Widow had a white outfit. I just saw a white outfit.
The beta delivers a taste for earning experience and leveling up your Avengers. In the beta, you'll have access
to
one of
fancy
3
like.
starting skill pages for each hero. The others open up when the game launches. As you earn experience, you level up, and each level grants you a skill point. You spend these to unlock skills and shape what each of your Avengers can do.
Oh, we're definitely going to double back and look at what these skills can do once the stream is over.
We talked about heroics and ultimates. And
oh, Hulkbuster!
The Hulkbuster is Iron Man's ultimate, and you can use it in the beta. Right off the bat, you'll see it as a powerhouse of, well, power. Hulkbuster comes equipped with rocket-propelled melee attack combos and overpowering dash attacks that can literally sweep enemies off the battlefield. You can access Hulkbuster's rocket-propelled punches.
Oh, you got the go-to-sleep punch!
An extra powerful repulsor blast and leap and slam attack, and the ability to sustain tons of damage. There are also some alternate deployment methods. I will leave that to you to discover in the beta. You will also earn gear as you play.
He could Digistruct his Hulkbuster?
Better gear with more powerful perks. And that is just in the beta. In the full game, you have 3 skill pages and extensive gear to dial in your perfect playstyle and build out your Avengers roster to play your way.
Yo! Look at the missile barrage. Okay. Okay, game, you definitely got my attention.
Marvel's Avengers War Table, we mentioned that playing with your companion AI was a great alternative.
Yep, Black Widow with hat on.
Your superhero game solo.
Someone saw Winter Soldier.
Very good reason why we like them so much. These are your heroes playing alongside you on your team that you've unlocked and you are leveling. So let's say you start the mission as the Hulk.
Yeah.
The game then adds your Iron Man, your Black Widow, your Kamala to your party. The heroes in your party are using the skills that you've unlocked, and the
nice. No weak companions.
And match to create a tailor-made party composition that plays the way that you want to play. This is a great way for a solo player to play as a team in the full game and in the beta. Team composition matters in Marvel's Avengers. Building out a team with pure or hybrid melee and ranged builds allows you to do a lot more with what you have.
I am really hyped for this game.
This is a quick overview of the beta. It is a big experience with more than 20 combined co-op and single-player missions, and 4 heroes with a small taste of the customizations, outfits, and upgrades, and even some secrets you'll have to discover by yourself.
Okay. Okay, Crystal Dynamics. Okay, Marvel. I see you.
Experience that grows with you as you play. The heart and soul of that is each Avenger, and as fans ourselves, we've handpicked some of our and your favorite heroes to join the team after launch. Heroes like this.
Who is it?
20 surviving Avengers. Should we lose the fight ahead of us?
Hawkeye? It's Hawkeye!
Should everything be lost, then know this. The key to saving our future.
Is this game also on Xbox and Switch? Yes.
Well, I guess that explains the shock arrow. And the bow. And the sea of emotions.
Hawkeye is here, everybody!
You asked for him, and we're thrilled to bring him to you. When we started working on Hawkeye, the first thing we did was find the best comics and pull ideas that would fit into our post-A-Day universe. One of our favorite runs is writer Matt Fraction and artist David Aja's My Life as a Weapon, and we've taken some exciting ideas from it. So much so that Hawkeye has his own in-depth story mission chain, and it is unique from the main campaign because it can be played in co-op or solo.
Hawkeye is so singled out, he has his own storyline.
Continues to grow after launch.
Your boy looked clean with that buzz cut, though.
The Reassemble campaign is the story of Kamala reuniting the Avengers against the current AIM threat. On top of that, you get 6 heroes with the game at launch, each with skills to upgrade, gear, and outfits to earn and unlock. But
we're getting
that,
6.
You enter the ever-present Avengers Initiative. This is where you extend
6 heroes at the beginning, at launch,
threats and incursions.
Which means we're going to be getting more down the line.
And where new heroes, new missions, new regions are all accessible with your entire team roster, either solo, with AI heroes or online with other players. August is Marvel's Avengers Beta Month. We are ready and eager to play alongside you throughout August in the lead up to launch on September 4th. As you play, you generate tons of feedback.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I can't wait.
And we learn
Oh, I'm playing this.
we can do as we grow this game's world to be the superhero fantasy you've dreamed of living. That's why we can't wait for you to get started and play what we've been playing. When you get your hands on the beta yourselves, dive into the story, jump online and play with friends, all starting on August 7th through 9th on PlayStation 4 and PC and Xbox starting August 14th. The beta is meaty, but it's only a small part of the finished game. Enjoy a full-length campaign, more than 80 war zones, more than 50 enemy types, new configurations.
This game is singing to me.
Updated regularly, and even more later game mission types that we haven't even revealed yet, such as hives and boss layers. The longer that you play the game, the more it grows and evolves as we add new characters like Hawkeye, add new story content and regions, all at no additional cost.
No additional cost. No map packs. No character packs.
One more thing.
Hmm?
We're also excited to reveal that we're working with Epic Games and the Fortnite team. So when you finish the Marvel's Avengers beta, you will earn the Hulk Smasher's pickaxe with bonus Hulkbuster style in Fortnite.
Don't nobody care about no Fortnite.
Fortnite.com. Thank you for joining us for another Marvel's Avengers War Table. We'll be back with more news and probably some more surprises before then. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the beta.
September 4th. Yeah, this game is the beta free. Okay, so first beta is on the 7th of August, which is the closed beta for those who pre-ordered the game for PlayStation. After that is going to be hold on. There's details on there somewhere. We're pretty much done. We're pretty much done with the live stream. Okay, so beta. Okay, so I'm trying to find the beta. It seems to slow down the page whenever I'm bringing up new pages. That's what I think. Okay, so it launches first in August for PlayStation 4. Open beta will be from August 14th and August 21st on other consoles. So, for people who pre-order, they get access to the beta on August 7th. For Xbox One and PC pre-orders, that's August 14th. And that's also when the open beta starts. So PlayStation gets it first on the 7th. Xbox and PC get it on the 14th. So they get that first that way. But overall, my goodness. Even though I kind of missed like the first couple of seconds because I was cutting my pizza up into slices so I can eat it later. That got me hyped. I'm looking forward to it now. So now I gotta find where's the war table? I need to go ahead and bring this back up so we can look back at some of the things that it showed, like character skills. And it was only a couple of minutes. Like, we waited longer for this stream to start than we did for the actual than the length of the actual stream. But the fact that, okay, so we all have seen A-Day, but to be able to play it, pardon me, but for us to be able to play it, I'm really looking forward to that. Just to see how it is. Like, you see here, I don't got the sound playing, so it's less stuttery for when the gameplay is actually going. But let's see if we can find the gameplay images as well.
And that means you don't have to pick just one. You can play them all. As you progress through the beta, you are given access to the Helicarrier, Jarvis, and the War Table, where you...
Okay, I like the fact that you get to have Rescue's armor for Iron Man.
And drop zones.
Is the beta free? The open beta, which is on the 14th, is free. But if you want to get into the closed beta, the pre-order beta, for August 7th, then you have to pre-order it. Now, one slick way that you can do it, well, actually, I don't know if this is a good method because I'm still waiting on my pre-order code to come from GameStop, even though I pre-ordered from them on the 18th, and I'm still waiting on this. But and I'm still waiting on the code. But yes, the open beta is on the 14th of August, and that's free for everybody else. PlayStation gets it first. Let me get rid of these other windows. I don't need it because they could be messing with the stream overall.
Let's start with harm rooms. Our holographic augmented reality machine rooms, or harm rooms for short, are virtual training simulators where...
Alright, so we got Kamala Khan here in her outfit before she gets like her superhero outfit. And then we got Iron Man. We got Black Widow with like a black and red costume. Hulk, standard.
With a team of companion AI.
And we got... Okay, so here's a good view of them. So we got Hulk, regular getup, Kamala Khan in her outfit before she becomes Ms. Marvel. Then you got Iron Man in the back with his rescue armor. And then you have Black Widow with a black and red motif.
Or with up to 4 live players. You begin in the harm room training mission, which runs you through the paces of learning to control...
That this game has like a horde mode as well, like fight against increasing waves of enemies. I'm looking forward to that because I just want to play as Hulk and just smash to my heart's content. A horde mode would be a perfect way to see just how good your build is. If you can go for hours on end fighting with the build you have, then you got a good build. And I just like it when they give you training rooms for you to test how good your equipment setup is. So I'm really looking forward to what they bring. Is it lagging again? It's lagging again. I gotta fine-tune that, you guys. I am so sorry. Is it working? YouTube, you know good and well you're receiving more than enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I got it set to your specifications. This thing just wants to be extra sometimes. I gotta fine tune it. I gotta find another way to do this more professionally for you guys. Because OBS is good, but I need something that'll actually work 100% of the time. Alright. Maybe if I take this... Why is it on 1080? It should be on 720.
A hero. From there, you unlock 3 harm challenge rooms to test your teamwork. Bring your best hero build to see if you have what it takes.
Alright, so...
To complete...
Hold on, we gotta look through that again.
Bring your best hero...
So, looking at these harm challenges, the holographic augmented reality machine, a virtual training module. Your face cam is good now? Okay, good. Okay, I'm looking at playback just to make sure that everything is still lining up properly. Alright, so we have Harm Challenge number 3, Multiplayer Mission, Mission Power 6, Difficulty Challenge 2. Mission objectives up here. We get a good view of how everything looks. Guaranteed reward, random comic. Now, I wonder, will you be able to read these comics that you earn? Or is it just like covers of comics that you can unlock? But we have the holographic augmented reality machine, a virtual training module used by the Avengers to simulate combat scenarios. The virtual training module is the preferred method of testing out gear and skills before suiting up for battle. So here we got Kamala Khan. Hold on. Let me see. Let me test something. I took my video camera out, so I wonder if that actually helps. But we got Kamala Khan here with her heavyweight inspiration bands. Heavyweight inspiration, 10.5% chance. Heavy combo finishers grant a willpower burst. Then next boost unlocks another perk where it deals, the combo finishers actually deal shock damage. Then you have boost to unlock, 13.8% increased stun damage from mid-air melee attacks. There's just... And then we got another one. Mighty Blessing Insignia. 12% increased critical hit chance for power attacks. Next boost unlocks the perks where it looks like 15.7% chance defeating enemies with melee attacks grants a heroic charge burst for all heroics. And then the next one is defeat 3 enemies in rapid succession to grant a defense boost. Ooh, these legendary level items look nice.
Complete all 3. Harm challenge rooms are a great place to hone your combat skills both individually and as a team. While anyone can play the game, you'll need to focus and work together to make it in.
Here's another example of Iron Man in his rescue armor. I'm looking forward to unlocking that. One of the things that people were kind of concerned with the game is the fact that a lot of the costume customizations would be behind like monetization paywalls, and some costumes can be purchased, but they also said that you can unlock a lot of costumes just in game. You can just unlock a whole bunch of costumes in game. So then there's a lot to choose from, because from the last war table they showed like a long list for Iron Man with all the costumes and suits that he can unlock as well. So that's going to be interesting to see what type of costumes will be ones that you can pay for and ones that you can unlock. I just want an Immortal Hulk skin for Hulk. That would be sick to have the look of the Immortal Hulk just running through the game. I would love that.
To the most elite spaces. How many can you and your team complete? You can track your progress, and once you finish, you earn a nameplate that carries over to the full retail version of the game.
And we got a whole whole bunch of faceplates right here. I see Lockjaw. I see Funko Pop Abomination. I see... that looks like one of the robot enemies that you can fight. I can't really make out the rest of them a lot, but... It'd be nice to see just how... And the list is kind of long because if you can see right here where it says Team 016 Rare Faceplate, the list, like the list indicator, I don't know what you call it, the scrolling bar or whatever, it's kind of small, and which lets you know that there's a lot of faceplates that you can find here.
Showing that you not only play...
And then you have... like your lobby menu, level 12, Crystal Dynamics, power. You can see the level of the people who are playing with you. Inventory locker, character menu, cancel matchmaking. So, one thing I like about this is the fact that even if you get into the lobby and you're selecting your characters, you are not limited. You're not limited to... Sorry, notifications keep popping up. You're not limited to just waiting for the mission to start. You can still edit your heroes while you're waiting for other people to come in. So that's a nice addition there.
In the beta, you excel. Once you reach this point in the beta and have an operational war table, you can also go online and tackle a series of war zone and drop zone missions.
All right here. Exo Hydraulics Foundry. Multiplayer mission. Challenge 2. In this drop zone mission, the Avengers must assault an aim target and take it out swiftly and efficiently. Get in, do the job, come home. Rare artifact. So I wonder what artifacts are. Are they like special gear pieces that you can add on to your gear? That'd be interesting to see.
We talked a lot about co-op and war zones in the first Marvel's Avengers War Table. But to recap, war zones are missions you can play with up to 4 heroes you've unlocked as companion AI with 3 other players, or a mix of both. There are 5 beta war zones to play and a wide variety of enemies to
Oh, hold on. That was a high level one. Let's see that one.
5 beta war zones to play and a wide variety.
All right. Okay, so we have to tame a Titan. Villain sectors. There's a disturbance in this region. Help shield neutralize the threat. And it'll let you know that if your power level is too low to take the mission on. Like, mission power level, it is not what you have to be, but it's what they recommend. We've seen this in games before. So, that'd be interesting to see just like... I can't wait. Like I know I'm gonna get this game. That's not even a question. I'm gonna get this game. I am. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna enjoy it. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy it because, like the last time I played a live service game where it gave you a couple of characters to mess around with, was Anthem, I want to say. So I'm really looking forward to this game kind of bringing me out of the funk that Anthem left for those of us who played it for a little while and realized that it was really boring and it got old real fast. Like, sure, you can dive back into it now, but it just doesn't have a lasting endgame content that will constantly tell you, hey, this is worth diving back into. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Crystal Dynamics and Marvel are going to bring to this game. I'm constantly, if you see me looking down, I'm always checking out my playback to make sure that when I'm speaking to you guys, it is moving smoothly and it's not glitching out, as it has been when every time I try to play this video. Maybe I just don't have the right video settings set in order for it to move smoothly. I don't know, maybe, I wonder, maybe if I can edit it. I wonder if that'll help. Minimizing the window so it can actually be a bit smaller. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what Crystal Dynamics will do with this game. It's a live service game, and we know that not that games as a service, well, it's not games as a service, but live service games where you got to be connected to the internet is not something that everyone like fully enjoys. Now, my take on this is, if Marvel pulls this off with Marvel's Avengers, I feel like it could actually start to put live service games back in a bit of a good light. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like the very game that makes it so that people say, huh, okay, if it's done like this, then yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I'm still looking forward to it nonetheless. Let's go ahead and continue on with the gameplay, and let's look at it a little bit more.
Variety of aim enemies to take down.
So this guy looks interesting. I wonder what type. He looks like he's either a regular trooper or he's like a heavy trooper. Because no, I feel like normal AIM troopers would be yellow, and heavy troopers would have like the all black with like the hive motifs attached to them.
Including a range of human and robotic foes.
Okay, so now we got what? What is that? Ultimo?
The first thing you notice is how each hero's traversal is true to the hero. Flyers like Iron Man approach from the air, with Hulk picking up momentum as he bounds forward.
That is what I like to hear. Hulk gaining momentum as he jumps, which means his jumps are going to be getting faster and faster, which means he's going to be covering more distance. You start jumping like a couple of feet a little bit, and the more you keep jumping, you just keep gaining more and more and more speed, which causes you to gain more and more and more distance. I feel like me minimizing the window actually helped. I feel like that actually helped. Huh, what do you know? But Hulk gaining momentum as he jumps, that is something I'm looking forward to, because as an avid fan, like a diehard fan of Hulk Ultimate Destruction, and from what I've read up on, one of the developers is an actual fan of Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, like they mentioned in one of their previous streams, is they took some cues from Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction on how they think Hulk should play, but also added in like a little bit of strategy to his combat abilities. So, as a fan of Hulk Ultimate Destruction, that is by far the best example of a game with Hulk in it. The destruction, the combat, everything. One thing I wish they did for Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction way back when is they made it so that your jumps got farther the more you held down the button. You reached like a little bit of a limit when you did your max charge jump, and it only went like a certain distance. Like you would only go like the length of a city block. But I felt like Hulk should be able to clear more than a city block when he's jumping from place to place. So for them to say that you actually pick up speed, and in retrospect you pick up distance while you're jumping with Hulk, I'm looking forward to that. Now, will that mean that there's going to be like a limit to his speed? Because I feel like if you have people like Thor and Iron Man who can basically just fly and don't need to jump anywhere to gain momentum to get anywhere, I feel like Hulk should be just as fast as them getting back and forth places. I mean, in the comics, his jumping speed clock in at like, what, Mach 10. Like, his jumping speed while calm is like 400 and something miles an hour. Now, I highly doubt that they're going to actually give you that amount of speed in the game, because then you'd be able to clear the entire map in one jump. But by the end of the day, I really want Hulk's jumping ability, which is something that should always be the most fine-tuned thing for Hulk, because it's one of the most well-known things he's known for, on top of his strength and his indestructibility, is his ability to just leap from place to place. I always love that whenever they show it in games and movies and TV shows, just Hulk jumping. You literally got heroes who can fly and teleport and use super speed, but Hulk is one of the few who just decides to just use his God-given legs to just jump from place to place. So I'm really looking forward to seeing just what the limits are for this. Sorry if I'm spending so much time on Hulk jumping, but I'm just a massive Hulk fan, especially when he's in the games. But hopefully it is a very long distance, so that you get the feeling like, man, it feels good to just jump everywhere. I could just, sure, I should be fighting the enemies with the rest of my friends, but I just want to jump from this place to see how long it takes me with Hulk. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Kamala and Black Widow may be on foot, but they both have unique traversal abilities to grapple and swing, throwing themselves in the air, and even chaining together swings to increase speed and cover greater distances. You'll always have the objective in your upper left heads-up display.
So here's the thing, every time they show Hulk jumping, it is always Hulk jumping just two jumps, and then he's just landing on the ground running. Just show it continuously! But then, at the same time, if they don't show it, then I'm pretty much just gonna do it myself when the beta drops.
But that's just telling you half the information. Trigger tactical awareness to see everything that's available to do in a mission.
Strongbox chest, look for a chest with gear nearby. Okay, so here's what the screen looks like. It's not half bad. It's not like a whole bunch of stuff on screen. Like, sure, you have like your weapons down on the bottom half, and then you have the health of your teammates that are with you. It's simplistic, which is good, because you don't need to have a whole bunch of extra on the screen. That's the reason why Assassin's Creed's display has become a bit diluted and overbearing over the years, is because they spent so much time just filling up the screen with just a whole bunch of needless extra. But that's just my opinion. So keeping it simplistic like this is actually nice.
For instance, that right there is what we call a POI, or point of interest. This POI is a bunker. Bunkers usually have small environmental puzzles that unlock a door once they're solved, and there are usually goodies inside like gear,
Okay, here's something I never thought I'd see. Well, actually, I have seen it before, but just the fact that Hulk would probably be needed in one of these places to stand on a pressure plate to open up doors. Like, having pressure plate door activation has always been a staple point in video games. I just thought it's funny that no matter where you go, games will always find a way to introduce a pressure point door activator somewhere. No matter what type of game it is, it always seems to creep up every single decade. Every single year, actually, when you think about it.
resources, and also collectible copies.
Okay, so we have Uru, which many of you Marvel fans will know, is the same material made to create not Hulk's hammer, but Thor's hammer. So the fact that you get that as material, I wonder if that can be used for... Sorry if I'm munching. One piece, slice of pizza left. Wonder if it'll... if the material you get corresponds to the hero. So if Uru metal is necessary to upgrade Thor's materials, and then units are for, like, I don't know, Black Widow or Iron Man or Hulk. Don't know. But it's nice that you can find gear while you're out in the open like this, too.
Comics.
And we got some comics here. Can you read? Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Comics have status effects on them. They got bonus effects. Okay, so the Avengers #1 set, 100% complete. Status bonus. Okay, so it gives you range damage. 10% range damage, 10% armor, 10% critical damage, 10% melee damage, and 10% heroic damage and effectiveness. So finding comics out there actually gives you bonuses that actually add on to your stats of your characters. That's nice.
Missions on the war table can take as short as 10 minutes and as long as 2 hours.
Missions on the war table can take as long as 10 minutes, as short as 10 minutes, and as long as 2 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all better get y'all seats buckled up, because there's going to be some long streams for this game ahead. 2-hour long war table missions. I can't wait, because I'm just so used to a lot of missions just being like one and done, and then that's it. but ones that take you upwards to like 2 hours? What is it, a raid? Are there raids? Are there raids in this game?
Drop zones are among the smaller, more focused versions of war zones, and they almost always have a single objective. The beta drop zones are designed to let you and your team drop in for a single hit-and-run encounter, and in the full game, they're great for earning gear or in for a single...
I like the fact that they gave, okay, on top of Black Widow having like the security outfit, she also has dual Uzis as well. So, for those of you who are really hoping for like a running gun, you got a skill that lets you just straight up shoot people with Black Widow with Uzis and submachine guns.
Hit and run encounter, and in the full game, they're great for earning.
All right, so we got more pieces for Iron Man. And the fact that you get to boost these equipment pieces. So if you find like a gear piece, that has like really good stats on it, you can continuously improve on that. I like that. Even though we've seen it before in like other games like, I don't know, The Division, haven't played that game in a while. And Destiny, still haven't played that game in a while either. Hey! What happened to my video? Don't you interrupt me. Oh, it's not live anymore, so they just downsize it. Okay, so the entire video was just 17 minutes. Let me go back to where we were before. Ah, perfect! We got skills now that we can look at.
And they almost always have a single objective. The beta drop zones are designed to let you and your team drop in for a single hit-and-run encounter, and in the full game, they're great for earning gear or leveling heroes, whether you play with friends or with your companion AI team.
So Black Widow not only has an options for dual pistols, but she also has an option for submachine guns as well. Okay.
You get in, you get out, and you're done.
So, it's nice that this game has options for you. If you don't have a lot of time, you could just take on some of these missions that only last for like a couple of minutes. Get in, play around a little bit, and you can get out. But if you have plenty of time on your hands and you're in it for the long haul, you can take on some of these much longer missions. Which, I'm going to take advantage of this game when it comes out. If GameStop don't send me this code by the time this beta launches, which is literally next week, if they don't send me a code for this, I'm just going to pre-order through the PlayStation, because at least I have a guarantee that it's gonna, the code for the pre-order beta is gonna come to me first, because they're kind of being a little bit slow on it, so I'll probably have to hit them up and see what the deal is. But they got missions for all of you people and all of you gaming types. If you're only the type that can game for like a couple of minutes at a time, then it has that option for you. And if you're the type that literally just has nothing but time on your hands, which I'm still working towards, then you can just sit up there for hours and just play missions. Even missions that last up to 2 hours. Whew, that's, like you said, Karma, it's going to be a long haul. That's a mission that lasts 2 hours is going to be the real test on how good your build is for your characters and how good your character is. If they can last 2 hours in one mission, then you're fine.
We built the beta to let you sample many of the different types of gameplay and systems that you'll find in a full game. The beta includes missions built for different players and power levels. And as you build your heroes, you will find that you can take on
Okay, so that's not white suit Black Widow, but it is Black Widow with blonde hair and a white overcoat.
Increasingly ambitious missions.
And I think someone was I think CJ, you were asking if that was Ronan the Accuser. Are you talking about?
You will find that you can take on increasingly ambitious missions.
Were you talking about this guy right here? That does not look like Ronan. Though I feel like if Ronan does end up appearing in this game, we're probably just going to have to get the Guardians as well. Because you can't have Ronan the Accuser without the Guardians. I mean, after the movies, it kind of messed it up where if you see Ronan, then you gotta see the Guardians somewhere. The movies kind of messed that up as far as the syncopation goes for that.
Progression is one of the main systems in the full game, and the beta delivers a taste for earning experience and leveling up your Avengers. In the beta, you'll have access
Oh wait, did they just level up?
and leveling up your Avengers. In the beta, you'll have access for earning experience and leveling up your Avengers.
Oh, wait a minute.
And the beta delivers a taste for earning experience.
Oh, they upgraded it.
Systems in the full game, and the beta delivers.
Okay, so PEM Oscillator Repulsor is a green.
There's a taste for earning experience and leveling.
Oh wait.
Your Avengers in the full game, and the beta delivers a taste for earning experience and
Did they level it up?
leveling up your items in the full game, and the beta delivers a taste for earning experience and leveling.
I can't tell if they either scrapped that, whatever that.
In the full game, and the
Oh, they scrapped it. They scrapped it. Yeah, they scrapped it. I thought they would upgrade it. I thought they upgraded something, but no, they scrapped that repulsor. And I realized that me constantly pausing and playing the video is still causing the video to lag out a little bit. Good lord, what is going on with this thing? I gotta figure out why this thing keeps doing the thing it does. Let's see if I bring it down here. Ah, too small. Alright, I'm just messing with my video settings. I might as well mess with it during this stream to see how things will go, because I really don't need this messing up for me for my next One Piece reaction. So I'm just testing some things out a little bit, but and I'll also see if it'll still work with video playing as well. So they scrapped that, so we got a proficient buff repulsor, 15.8% chance range power attacks grant a damage buff, requires range power attack ability, and it adds on like 15% resilience.
And leveling up your Avengers. In the beta, you'll have access.
Alright, now we get to look at Iron Man's skill set. So we have Repulsor Strike, rapidly press, insert map buttons here, to chain the light attack combo into a powerful repulsor heavy combo finisher that breaks through enemy defenses, knocking combatants away and leaving them vulnerable to additional attacks. Attack strain intrinsic supercharge energy, guard breaks block, damage high, impact medium, stun high, reaction knockback, and energy cost medium.
To one of 3 starting skill.
And then we have Muon Shotgun. Press insert map button here while sprinting to auto target and fire a dual repulsor blast at nearby enemies. Ooh, attack strain intrinsic supercharge energy. Damage low, impact medium, stun medium, reaction launch, energy cost low. So you gotta slide into your DM move for Iron Man.
For each hit.
And then we got Black Widow with her impact grenade. Hold insert button name here. While on the ground to toss an instantly detonating concussion grenade that can launch nearby enemies into the air. So if you have... Let me see what you said. Since they mentioned incursions, then it's quite possible that Ronin is in this game in some degree. Although, to me, an old-school cartoon and comics fan from way back, I more readily associate Ronin with the Fantastic Four or the Annihilators. Yeah, it's the Guardians of the Galaxy film that people would associate Ronin now, who haven't read the comics, with them right now, since that's kind of what they're linked to in the whole MCU bit. But Black Widow has impact grenades.
Hero. The others open up when the game launches.
And she has Night Watch, an aerial power attack. While in midair, hold insert button name here to perform a heavy baton slam. So when you knock people up in the air and you jump up after them, you can use this attack to just, you know, volleyball spike them back down again.
As you earn experience.
And we got another Hulk ability that we didn't see from the last war table. Shatter Spin. After grabbing a large debris chunk, press insert the button here to execute powerful melee attacks using the meteor rubble as a weapon. So you literally can just pick up rubble and not only just throw it, but just use it as like a full-on battering ram if you want to. Nice.
You level up, and each level grants you a skill point.
Oh, hold up. That was one for Kamala Khan.
To earn experience, you level up, and each level grants you a skill.
Alright, we got one for Kamala. Hip Trek. Intrinsic ability upgrade. Press one of the trigger buttons just before an attack hits to dodge and parry the strike. This ability can be used even if all intrinsic energy is depleted, not effective against unblockable attacks. So, Kamala Khan has a dodge and counter skill. She can... Wow, okay.
Point. You spend these to unlock...
And she has Whirlwind. While Polymorph is active, hold down whatever button to spin around and hit all nearby enemies. This skill can also be used while embiggened. So you... Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Skills and shape what each of your Avengers can do.
And we got another one for Iron Man, Energy Lance. With lasers equipped, hold the trigger buttons to aim, then hold down the other trigger button to power up the lasers, allowing the beam to pierce through enemy targets and deal additional damage. Attacks drain intrinsic supercharged energy. Damage increases over time. I like that.
In our first Marvel's Avengers War Table, we talked about heroics and ultimates, and we teased the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster is Iron Man's ultimate, and you can use it in the beta. Right off the bat, you'll see it as a powerhouse of, well, power. Hulkbuster comes equipped with rocket-propelled melee attack combos.
I cannot wait to play this game with my subwoofer and sound system turned all the way up.
Rocket-propelled punches, rocket-propelled gauntlet cannon, including an extra powerful repulsor blast and leap and slam attack, and the ability to sustain tons of damage. There are also some alternate deployment methods. I will leave that to you to discover in the beta. You will also earn gear as you play, and as you level up, you'll have access to better gear with more powerful perks. And that is just in the beta. In the full game, you have 3 skill pages and extensive gear to...
Oh, okay, so now we got a tree for Hulkbuster's entire ability. Power Beam, Ultimate Heroic Upgrade. When using Hulkbuster, hold down one trigger button to aim, and then the other to charge up a short laser blast. It breaks block.
To dial in your perfect playstyle and build out...
And then we have Magno Missile, which I noticed earlier. When using Hulkbuster, press both trigger buttons or shoulder buttons to fire a spread of enemy-seeking rockets that can target up to 5 enemies. Rockets explode on impact, inflicting collateral damage on nearby combatants. That is going to be nice to see. Can you imagine you're playing as someone like either Kamala Khan or Hulk, and then you see somebody bearing down on the Hulk and he doesn't have his ultimate ready. Then all of a sudden you see these enemies get blown back by your friend's Hulkbuster just coming in with rockets everywhere, and then you finish the job with Hulk coming in as well. That is going to... I feel like there's going to be a lot of good montages for this game. I have a good feeling about this game.
Your Avengers roster to play your way. Speaking of your roster, during our first Marvel's Avengers War Table, we mentioned that playing with your companion AI was a great alternative.
Also, here's another thing that I haven't really spoken much about.
But there's a very good reason why we like them so much. These are your heroes playing alongside you on your team that you've unlocked and you are leveling. So let's say you start the mission as the Hulk. The game then adds your Iron Man, your Black Widow, your Kamala to your party. The heroes in your party are using the skills that you've unlocked and the gear that you've equipped. But you can then mix and match to create a tailor-made party composition that plays the way that you want to play. This is a great way for a solo player to play as a team in the full game and in the beta. Team composition matters in Marvel's Avengers. Building out a team with pure or hybrid melee and ranged builds allows you to do a lot more with what you have.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop that right there. I like the fact that your co-op partners, like they said, are characters that when you unlock them and upgrade them, they are using your character, your gear setup, your skills that you have unlocked. However powerful your character is, those are going to be your companion AIs while you're going through the game. So if you spend a lot of time upgrading Iron Man and then you start playing as Hulk and Iron Man joins you as an AI partner, he's going to be running with the gear that you have for him. Which is good because no one likes to babysit their AI companions. I don't want to have to constantly run back to where my companions are because they're so weak and they can't survive. I don't like that. So I'm really looking forward to being able to max out everyone, make them all super powerful so I never have to babysit anyone and run back to them. So like, oh, revive me, I'm down. I don't want to see any of that. So I'm glad that we ain't got to worry about it. I really hope that Funimation or whoever can still somehow miraculously get George Takei to play as Kozuki Oden's father in the dub if they can't get you to play the role. Well, thank you for having such faith in my voice acting skills to think that if they can't get George Takei, then they can get me. Thank you for your confidence in my voice acting skills. Thank you, CJ.
This was a quick overview of the beta. It is a big experience with more than 20 combined co-op and single-player missions, and 4 heroes with a small taste of the customizations, outfits, and upgrades, and even some secrets you'll have to discover by yourself. From the very start, we planned Marvel's Avengers as an experience that grows with you as you play. The heart and soul of that is each Avenger, and as fans ourselves, we've handpicked some of our and your favorite heroes to join the team after launch. Heroes like this.
To any surviving Avengers, should we lose the fight ahead of us? Should everything be lost, then know this. The key to saving our future lies in the past.
Clint? Well, I guess that explains the shock arrow. And the bow. And the sea of emotions.
You asked for him, and we're thrilled to bring him to you.
Alright, so we got Hawkeye. They don't really show off any of his skills, but I wonder how he's going to be. Alright, that's enough of that. Let me go ahead and get my video size back to the way it's supposed to be. Alright. I'm looking forward to this game now. I'm looking forward to the beta. I'm looking forward to giving you guys my first impressions for this beta when it releases. Hawkeye is basically Ronin in this game. I would not be surprised if he has his Ronin outfit, which I feel a lot of people are going to wear. Because, I mean, they gotta have it. They gotta have it. It's so well known now. But overall, looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to the beta next week so I can show it off to you guys, and I can't wait. Honestly, I honestly can't wait. And one thing I'm going to do for my upcoming One Piece streams is I'm no longer going to use my computer to go through the pages and look at things, because I do notice that whenever I try to bring up another page, this is a whole nother thing entirely, but it's important that you guys know this while you are here. For those of you who watch my One Piece reactions and My Hero Academia reactions, I've always done it by recording my camera here well, my camera here, and then having the page right here on my laptop. But what I've noticed lately is that whenever I go through here and I press like different web pages, it sometimes causes a little bit of lag to happen. So what I'm going to do to circumvent this is use my phone to look at the actual images themselves rather than have to rely on the web pages on my laptop, you know, slowing my computer down, which I don't understand why it would be slowing down because my RAM is pretty big. So that's just something I'm going to be testing out to see how it works in the future. I mean, I'm speaking right now and the video is moving very, very smoothly, which is what I want for you guys permanently. So that's what I'm going to be working on. But back to this game, I just wanted to give you that a little bit because I know I haven't done like a whole bunch of channel updates lately. This is just miscellaneous talk for all you guys who are just coming in. This is miscellaneous talk before I go back to Avengers. I just want... my videos have been subpar for you guys. They have. And I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. And I've always been a quality over quantity type person, just as one of you guys have said. And I feel like I owe it to you, my viewers, to give you the best quality possible at all times. Not shoddy, choppy frame rate issues during live streams when I'm trying to react to something, but full on actual coherent and smooth video footage. So, that being said, I'm going to do better. So, that's just something I'm going to be doing for One Piece and everything. I will do better for you guys, and I'm constantly going through the settings, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work for you guys in order for these videos and content that I bring to you guys to be of a higher quality than what I've been giving you. So apologies for the way it's been so far. I'm going to do better. I will do better. But going back to Avengers, I'm looking forward to the beta. Can't wait to test that out for you guys. I don't need to hold up my phone on. I don't know why I still have it in my hands. I'm going to be looking forward to playing the beta when it comes out. I'm going to be playing the beta every time it comes out. Random question, what would you do with $10 billion? First, I would give honor to God, who is the head of my life and who has helped me get $10 million. Bless my church a little bit. Pay off my parents' house so that they never have to worry about it again. That has always been a dream of mine, is just literally pay off my parents' house. I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to do it. I don't know how long it'll take, but that's something I want to do. But with the rest of it, probably get a high-end PC tower and build an actual PC, because laptop is great, but I want to have the top-of-the-line stuff. Maybe move out on my own. There's a list of things I could possibly do with $10 million, but I feel like there's certain charities and stuff that would put much more use to a good majority of that money than me. I know I got some stuff off to the side I would probably get for myself, but mostly charities and stuff that I know could very much benefit from, you know, a couple million here and there. So that's just a little bit for me. And me as a whole, I probably wouldn't spend all that much of it, because I only get the stuff that I need, not the stuff that I wouldn't splurge and just get random stuff that costs like thousands and hundred thousands of dollars, because that's not conscientious. That's not being smart. But I probably just spend it here and there on important things first. Business before pleasure, as you know. But as soon as this beta releases, I'm definitely going to be doing a live stream on it, showing it off. I probably won't be doing it through my Elgato. I'll probably be doing it through the PlayStation itself, so I can have... Oh, wait. Billion. Oh, well, okay, so $10 billion. I don't know. I have a hard enough time just trying to figure out what I'd do with $1 million and $10 million. You're asking me what I would do with $10 billion? I honestly don't know. I don't know. But that's just me. But, this game looks good. A lot better than Anthem, because we're getting closer and closer to the release date of this game, which is in September. And the end of July is this Friday? Yes. The last day of July is Friday. Then we're entering into August. And once August is out of the way, we have September. And Avengers launches literally in the first week of September. So you're literally going to be able to play Avengers from the start of September and just keep going from there. And we'll see how Crystal Dynamics and Marvel does for this game as a overall. Real answer, give $4 billion to my family, spend $1 billion on various things, charity, friends, everything that I desire, and keep the $5 billion so I don't have to work. Karma, you have the right idea. I don't! It's not the fact that I don't want to work, but I would not mind having more than enough money so that I never have to go back to my current job that I have. I'm appreciative of it. But when you find out what you're very good at in life, you start to want to do that more than everything else. Now, of course, from a lot of business-oriented and job-oriented people, they would say that, well, in order to pursue your dreams, you may have to burn the candles at both ends for a little bit. But having a large amount of money like that, I would never have to worry about going to a third shift again. One day, I will achieve that, where I never have to worry about going to work at 10 o'clock at night, wondering if I'll ever get off from work before sunrise. One day! I'm just monologuing, pay me no mind. But, the game looks good. Sorry, I've been droning on. Actually, how long have I been droning on? I got 12 people watching, and they're just watching this madman drone on for how long? So many minutes, to be quite honest with you. How long has this stream been up? 117 minutes ago, so it's been over an hour. Possibly, it's going on 2 hours, actually. Okay, so sorry to just drone on for you guys. Apologies for that. But this game looks promising. A lot more promising than Anthem and any other other live service games that I've played recently. So I'm really hoping that this be the game that rekindles people's hopes in Marvel games since Marvel Heroes Omega. And that was a multiplayer online game as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. One of the things that I would do after giving entirely would hire a team of lawyers, accountants, and financial advisors. Just in case. Well, it's a good thing I know a lot of smart people who know how to handle money a lot better than I do. So we don't need to worry about it. But I'm looking forward to the beta. I don't know how many more war tables they're going to have before the release of the game. I mean, we're going to get more information for the game overall. I'm looking forward to it. Sorcy, welcome to the stream. Sorry if you just chimed in on a person just rambling off, but I tend to do that sometimes, so apologies if it kind of threw you off. But I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to play it next week. Hopefully GameStop will give me my pre-order code that I could just enter in, and then I can just wait on the beta to drop. And hopefully it's not at the last second, because if it is, then I'll just get I'm gonna get the standard version. I don't do deluxe versions anymore because I got burned from Alicization, where it was just so... Well, actually, kind of got burned from One Piece Deluxe Edition, where its main takeaway from it is the fact that you get part of the character pass and early unlocks for characters you can basically just unlock in the game already. So, and the fact that the game, it still needs work. It still needs some very necessary updates. So I'll probably just get the standard edition if GameStop doesn't email me my code in order to get into the pre-order beta that's going to be on the 7th of August. So I'm looking forward to that as well. There's not much else I got to say to you guys, so that's pretty much where I'm going to end it right here. I need to go ahead and get started on the next, well, pretty much on the last few parts of Ghost of Tsushima real quick. So that way I can just go ahead and finish the series and then just upload the rest of the series for you guys. And then we can have streams where we're just exploring the world and seeing everything else that the game has to offer. So that's just what I got in store. Sorry if I don't sync up my words perfectly every single time. I just say what comes naturally. So everyone, this has been a good stream. Hopefully it hasn't been too desynced for you guys as far as quality and as far as the choppiness. That is something I'm going to fine-tune in order to make videos a lot better for you guys. That's my solemn promise to you, and I'm not going to stop until we get back to the way it was, where every video was buttery smooth. So thank you all for checking out today's reaction to the War Table. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next videos. Have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. You know what I need to do? I need to have a screen that happens at the end of my video, so when I turn my camera off, it'll be just like an image. I don't know if it'll be my logo or some background that I need to make. I need to do that. So that way, when I turn the screen off, you don't see just darkness.